Alright guys, I covered up the door with a baby blanket so that we don't have that glare in here. Off the last two videos, had a lot of glare. I just went over my second video, literally just recorded it. Made sure it was at least shorter because sometimes when I'm explaining things, I love this stuff, so sometimes when I'm explaining it, I can get kind of carried away with explanations and I don't realize I've talked for 15 or 20 minutes. I just wanted to make sure it was cut short, and it was. The first video of this Wing Chun footwork was 30 minutes long. I apologize, but it's a gold mine of information. Absolute gold mine of information, and it covers some drills, and it covers why we do the Yiji Kim Young Ma. The second video I just now recorded is over the crab step, opening up with the Yiji Kim Young Ma and crab stepping, and why we do that. I give several reasons. I'm not going to blow it here. No spoilers. Go check it out. On this one, I'm assuming you know how to do the Yiji Kim Young Ma. I'm assuming you already have been drilling with the crab step. So now we're going to cover going 45-degree angles forward. And why do you want to do that? Let's say, alright, let's say this is a basketball hoop thing is representing a person, and he's facing me, and let's say that I'm about right here, and let's say there's another guy right here in front of me and he's causing trouble and he's too close to me. Number one, I want to back off, and I want to raise my hands up in a defensive mode, not an aggressive mode. I'm going to be like, man, I don't want a problem, and we shrug our shoulders. We shrug our shoulders back, and what it shows is almost a submissiveness. So that way, if there's any other eyewitnesses and any video camera, especially in this world today, everything is videoed. If this guy's causing trouble, I don't look like the aggressor. And for all you know, I could be sitting here going, if the video has no audio, I could have been calling that guy's mother every name in the sun, under the sun. So I could be sitting there insulting that guy, telling him to come swing at me, telling him, you know, he's weak and everything else. But it's deceptive. And so it covers your butt from going to jail, because let's face it, if you know how to fight, you're going to jail. That's all there is to it. Everybody wants to brag about being in a street fight. The majority of the people who've never been to jail don't know what they're talking about. I've been to jail a bunch of times. I got every case dismissed. The majority of them are self-defense. There's only one or two of them that I went in causing hell, and that's because some people were just off their rocker and they were inappropriate and doing inappropriate things. About 6 months ago, I had a guy that broke in here, and pretty much he was on drugs, hyped up on stuff, and he broke into this house, and I caught him chasing down the street at about 2 in the morning, and me and a neighbor caught him because when he ran for me, he jumped in the neighbor's car. Long story short, that guy's now going upriver to prison, thankfully. So you got to know how to control yourself. You got to know how to show body language. So number one, when somebody's in your face, let's do a defensive move. I see idiots doing this stuff right here, like, okay, that looks too aggressive, especially if you got your hands looking like they're going to choke. If you're like this and you're like, man, I don't want no problems, that looks too aggressive, don't do that. Pull your shoulders back. So let's say there's a guy here facing me, and there's his buddy right here too close to me, and now I want to use my Wing Chun to attack both of these people. From a combat situation, I got a triangle point here. I'm boxed in. This is not good. This guy can attack. This guy can come over here, and he's almost cornering me, and now you got two people attacking me. I'm in trouble. So from a military standpoint and a combat standpoint, I have to get one of these idiots to be a wall for the other one. In other words, I have to fight this guy and pull him in here so that this guy over here can't get around his buddy while I'm beating his buddy up and taking him out. Or I've got to punch this guy, shoot over here, hit this guy, pull him in, and now he's created a wall. So without going over all the advanced combat, what we're doing is we're trying to keep this simple. For the majority of the street, you're not going to be in Yiji Kim Young Ma. The guy's going to be in front of you, running his mouth. You get up into a defensive posture. I like to shrug my shoulders because it makes you look submissive. And 9 times out of the 10, if you look submissive and you're backing down, the idiot will swing, and that's what I want. That's what I want. So if your martial arts teacher is teaching you this and saying it works psychologically, it doesn't. What it does is it shows fear, because it's body language of fear. It's body language of I'm backing down. That's what I want. I don't know if there's a video camera. If I end up hurting these two guys really bad, my lawyer has to bring up eyewitnesses. Eyewitnesses are going to be saying, hey, Brian didn't want to fight, he was backing up, these two guys were coming at him, blah, blah, blah. Then it's self-defense. Whatever happens, hey, it happens. I want to try to control my opponents, and I'm not going to break them to the point where they're hospitalized and they sue me and they come back. Because we live in a world of, if you can fight, you're going to get sued, you're going to go to jail, period. If anybody that you know has never went to jail and they brag about being in street fights and knowing how to fight, they're full of shit. I'm telling you right now. The real fighters have lost teeth. I've lost teeth. The real fighters have had bruises all over their face. They've had messed up scars, and I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's the ones that brag and yap that haven't done shit. They're like the little dogs. You get a big dog and a little dog, and you know, and the little dog yap 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 yap. He's trying to project because he's a little tiny little thing. He's not gonna hurt nobody. So he has to project his energy, and he does it by barking. So as you're doing this, you got to keep in mind your footwork. So maybe I want to co-cock this guy from a shift, and I've hit him hard at this point. And then what I want to do is I'm shifted this way. I want a 45-degree angle go this way, and this is where the crab step comes in. I take a step and shoot over, and now I'm hitting this guy. Okay? From this point, I want to go over to the 45-degree angle of him because I'm center to center, face to face. In other words, he's almost facing me. I don't want that. I want to hit him, slide over here. I've done another crab step, shift, bam. Now I'm at his 45-degree angle. I'm center to his center because you're always center to center as long as you're fighting. He's not at my center, but I'm at his center. He's not at my face, but I'm at his center, and that's what I want. So now I'm just going to co-cock him. I'm going to grab this guy, maybe choke him. Actually, he'd be facing this way. So I'm choking him at this point. And now if this other idiot, he's sitting there rubbing his face, and now he wants to come in and swing, he's going to be mad. We got to be real. So maybe I want to kick this guy down, and as he goes down, I'm going to stomp his face, come in here, and stomp his ankle to keep him from getting up. Now I'm going to fight this guy. I need to move away from this guy. I don't want him to grab me. You stomp his ankle hard enough, he's not getting up. I don't care who he is. Okay? So now I've got to put the pressure and push this guy back. I'm giving myself room. That's one option. Or as I throw him down, maybe I can stomp and run. Okay? I don't know if this guy over here or here has a gun, has a knife, whatever. So option number one is taking this guy out and hurting him and then putting pressure. You're taking space. Option two is stepping on this dude's face and jetting down the road. I don't want none. Live to fight another day, guys. Now, you won't be able to do that really fast if you don't understand the crab walk. That's why I went through this scenario. So, for the purpose of this, we're going to get into Yi Ji Kim Ma. You will not be in Yi Ji Kim Ma in the street. Don't ever do it in the street. Before a fight starts, don't ever sit there. I can't stand all these idiots, especially over in China. Before the fight even starts, what do? Why do that, man? Why do that? Now you showed the other guy what you know. Just sit there and be like, hey, I don't know. I mean, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. Your hands are like 5 inches away from Man Sai Wu Sao. So, I mean, and you're doing body language. You can back up a little bit. Don't ever let a guy get in your face. If the dude's right, and this is a midget, but, you know, if he's up here. Don't ever let him get nose to nose with you and do this crap. Guys that do that don't know how to fight. I'm telling you right now. As soon as they do it, no, they don't know how to fight. Because as soon as somebody's in my space and they throw their hands out, good! There's a shift with a hit. He's had his hands flaring out. Hopefully he does get knocked out. But in fighting, we don't know if one punch is going to knock a guy out or not. So this is why we've got to practice punching, speed, shifting, and this footwork, because that's where the power comes from the ground. From the ground, okay? It's coming from the ground. So let me go over this again so that you can understand what I'm doing, because I gave you a scenario. I don't want to talk too much. We're going to get in Yi Ji Kim Ma for this position. We're going to go ahead and we're going to shift punch the first guy. We're going to assume he's probably either taken that hit, or we've missed, or he's gotten mad, rubbed his face. He's going to punch back in like less than 1 second. So we've got to move. So after we've hit him, shifting, we've shifted to the right so that we can punch. Now we got to go way over here. How do we do that? By planting our foot over here, sliding. Now we're doing Yi Ji Kim Ma. This guy, we're going to hit him twice, Then we're going to slide again with a crab step and shift. Again, both of these shifts are to the right. I'm going to do it without a dramatic long run. So we're going to get Yiji Kim Ma. We're going to punch. Then we're going to come back. We're going to shift way over here to this other guy. We're going to hit him. Okay, and then we're going to step at a 45-degree angle forward a little bit. It's forward. Okay, it's not just to the side. And then we're going to co-cock with a right shift turn. Okay, you should know how to do the shift. If you don't know how to do the shift, you shouldn't be watching these videos. The shift is from here. You're turning on your heels. You're not turning at your center. I don't even know if I can do it. Yeah, okay, that would be kind of center. You're not doing it from the center, and you're not doing it from the tippy toes, okay? You're doing it from the heels. So, from here, shift from the heels. If you don't know how to do this, you shouldn't really be watching this video. Go back to the first one. Practice that for a couple months. Once you get that, then go to the second one, then come here later on. So we're shifting on our heels. Your feet shouldn't move much, okay? So again, we're getting Yiji Kim Ma. We're punching this first guy with the shift. You see the shift? We're going to assume he's either moved, dodged, taken the hit, and he's going to hit back, guys. No one just takes a hit and just stands there. Sometimes, yeah, they'll sit there and go, oh, my nose. And they're going to get mad, they're going to talk to you to death, and they're going to punch. So let's just imagine we've hit him, he's going to punch, we move out of the way, we're over here hitting this guy, then we 45-degree angle forward step to hit him again with a shift. Practice that, guys. If you don't have a target, it's alright. Imagine somebody here, somebody over there. They're coming in on you to hurt you. So you're just going to shift, you're going to shoot over here, shift, shift, and you're going to hit. Now, if you've gotten used to that, then you're going to punch, you're going to shift, you're going to hit, then you're going to 45-degree angle forward step, and then hit again. Because the reason I'm doing that is because this guy's facing me. He's sitting there and seeing me hit his buddy. Now look, he's not going to have much reaction time, let's be honest. Now he's going to throw his punches, and I've already shifted and moved. So his punches are going to be aiming here for a split second in time. So we want to get around to him. I don't want him being face-to-face with me. This is center-to-center, face-to-face. Good Wing Chun, even when you're doing Chi Sao and you're moving around and you're hitting, you still want to get over here to where he's not facing you. That is good Chi Sao. Your Chi Sao at first is starting here, and you're going to be going forward. But later, your Chi Sao, as you're coming in here, you're going to be jutting and moving over. And you see, that was a hell of a step, guys. And if I just pull in my knee, I'm doing Yiji Kim Ma perfect. So practice that, please. This is the third video of my Wing Chun footwork series. Hope you like it.